channel. Thank you so much for being here today as always. If you are new, please don't forget to subscribe right down below. Yeah, so today I just wanted to sit down and film this really easy eye tutorial. So my thought process behind this was, I know that people are out there that are still learning, so this is just a really basic formula for how to do a really simple eye. So we're only using 3 shadows, 3 brushes, and these are affordable products. All of the products I use are really affordable, so I hope you learned something, and I feel like you can use this way of doing things with different eyeshadows. But this one is very classic. We are not remotely smoky at all. Yeah, let's just dive right on in. Let's just get into it. I know I touch my hair way too much when I'm editing. I'm like, stop touching. So I already have my brows on and my face makeup and even my lips. I'm just put together today. Come closer. Come on. Don't bite. I feel like my brows look super dark, yo. I think we all like to watch those beautiful videos of the extravagant makeup, but I think at the end of the day, most of you guys just want to just get better at like the basics. So let's just do a very simple eye. I think a lot of people just like the neutrals. So when I think of just a basic eye, other than just swiping some shimmer eyeshadow, I think of a nice neutral transition shade. I think of something nice and light on the lid, and then something easy to just kind of define a little bit darker in the corner. That's what we're gonna do. So for that, we only need 3 shadows. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look for a light brown shade. It can be warmer, it can be cooler, it could be purple, whatever, but for today's sake, I'm going to use Preppy, pretty mid-tone brown. And then I'm going to grab a fluffy brush. It can be a Morphe brush, it can be a freaking Wet n Wild Dollar Tree brush. I'm gonna go in with my Morphe one because it is my baby. All these eyeshadows I'm using, I'm realizing they are all Makeup Geek because Makeup Geek is so affordable, great quality. I'm just going to press that in. And I already have my eyes set with a concealer. Sometimes I set it with a translucent powder, sometimes I don't. I'm gonna take our brush and I'm just going to windshield wiper motion back and forth in this crease. So if you don't know where to put it, kind of think, look at your crease and then look up. So it's gonna be right there. So we're gonna start in the outer corner and then we're just gonna fluff it back and forth. And then we'll start to swirl it out. So you originally want to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And see how when I look straight ahead, you can see it. You don't wanna put it too into your crease where when you look ahead, you can't see this shadow. I'm gonna get a little bit more, tap it off. I'm gonna, whoa, what's on her eyelids? I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna put my brush right in the outer corner, and I'm gonna start immediately to go back and forth, right above the crease. And like I said, if you don't know where to put it, make sure you're looking ahead. That way you can kind of see, you wanna make sure that you can see it while you're looking straight ahead. So we're having this really nice back and forth shape on our crease, and then I'm going to start to just kind of circle it around in the outer corner. What the heck is on my brush? This is really, really, really simple and easy. Back and forth, swirl it out on the end. Back and forth, swirl it out on the end. Now you can put a little bit more in the inner corner. I'm going to do just a little bit more. I feel like I have a good bit out here and I want to bring just a little bit more in here. Doing the same thing. And I'm going to take a clean flat shader brush. That just means that it's going to be flat on both sides. This one is from Morphe. I think for today's sake, I'm just going to use a matte shade. I have this nice Wet n Wild little quad. I'm going to be using that shade right there. I've never used this before. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pat this right on the lid. Not all the way over here, just in that inner corner part. That's nice. It's just light enough to kind of lighten up that area, but it's not like a stark white because sometimes that can look a little funny. I like That's nice and soft. We only put it the inner corner up until about right here where that corner starts. So just on the lid right here, and then I'm making sure I'm not putting it in my crease. I'm gonna do just a little bit more, just so we can build her up. Once you master just the basic 3 eyeshadow, transition, lighter shade, darker shade, you can do that with any shadow. It can be shimmers, it can be mattes, it can be purples, reds, greens, whatever. But as long as you kind of understand like the dimension and where things go and how to blend it out, you are good as golden, girl. Okay, so now that we have that really pretty light shade, go back to that first blending brush. We're just going to barely just blend out that top crease again, just to make sure that we did it. For this next brush, pretty much it's personal preference. I like to use something a little bit more of a buffing brush. It's a little bit more stiff and it's a little bit more square on the ends. You could use another blending brush like what we just used, but a little bit more tapered at the end. And I'm going to go in with the Makeup Geek Shadow Cocoa Bear. So I'm going to put my brush in here, get a good bit off, and then what I like to do is I like to just kind of touch my hand with it, just to make sure we're getting that excess off and then it's still on the brush. So now we're just going to focus on that outer corner. I'm just going to start to just kind of lightly press it on the outer corner, so we're focusing it on this outer shape right here. So I'm kind of pressing it in first just to kind of outline that V. See the V right here? But I want it to be soft. I'm not really going for like a crazy line cat eye. Once I initially place that shadow in that area, I'm going to start to just kind of buff it just in that area. Just kind of going back and forth, circling it around. You can bring it a little bit in here. I'm really just focusing it on that outer corner. I'm going to get a little bit more. Bringing it in just a little bit right here, but we're just pretty much just stamping it on the outer corner and then we'll blend it out. And then we're gonna go in with that original blending brush with nothing on it, and I'm just gonna make sure that I don't have any sharp lines, especially on this edge right here. See how pretty that is? It's very simple. I could have even went with a more darker brown for that corner, but I think this is just so realistic. So I'm gonna do the other eye and I will be right back. Just finished up this eye. See how simple that is? 3 eyeshadows. Now, if you do want to get a little fancy, you could add like a nice shimmer to the inner corner. This is just so basic. And when in doubt, just take that original fluffy brush you had, just keep blending it out until it looks good. And then another tip is if you feel like it's a little messy on this outer edge, what you could do, you could take that flat shader brush that we used and you can just kind of go underneath the brow a little bit. And if you need to, you can wipe around this area, but this just kind of cleans it up, adds some light up there. And if it's like really messy, kind of bring it down to here if you need to clean that up, but I feel like mine looks fine. So the rest is up to you. I just line the actual line of my eye and not wing it out. I'm just gonna take this e.l.f. liner pen. Really basic. So I'm gonna do the same thing on the other eye. I really love this pen. It's really firm. Like I did that in 2 seconds. There's like $2. Aryakarma. Gosh, this makes me want to wear eyeliner every day. I love the way this looks. So pretty. I'm going to take a basic mascara. This one is a waterproof length and volume mascara by e.l.f. I'm gonna top it off with some affordable lashes. So you could stop right here if you would like, but I'm gonna throw some on because I have them. This Ardell Wispies. I contoured my nose today for the first time in like 5 years. I don't know what I think about it. I'm just going to pull this on. I just think the lashes make such a great difference, especially when you have just like a little bit of eyeliner on. I love this. I feel like I want to wear eyeliner now. I love the way this came out. This is inspiring me to just wear my makeup like this more because it's so simple, it's so easy, and I just think it's really feminine. I think it's very classic. I know most of you know how to do your eyeshadow. I just wanted to put this out there just in case you need some help. All you need are 3 brushes, 3 eyeshadows, and you know, you'll sell. Alright guys, that is the finished video. This is the finished product. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Eyeshadow 101 complete. Y'all are masters now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. Leave in the comments below what you would like to see next. And yeah, I hope y'all have a great day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye! If you enjoyed this video, please don't forgive it. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget. Please don't forget